Good morning. Today is day 3 of the reading rush. So today, it's actually, I think, 10 o'clock. I got up pretty late. I mean, not like so late. I got up at 8:45. And then I had to export my video and upload it, and which I had a little trouble uploading it, but it's up now. I think it just went up. I scheduled it for 10, so it should be there on my channel now. So watch it if you haven't. Today, we're having people to, like, clean our house, a little bit, so they'll probably be here until, like, 3 o'clock. So, I'm not gonna be able to read in here, but I'll find another place to read. Today, I really want to read A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green. I'm just really in the mood for that book, and I definitely am gonna have to read a recap of Book 1, An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, because I remember, like, the main beats, but I want to, like, get a full... I want to remember everything I can before I jump into the sequel. So that's what I'm going to do today, and that fulfills the challenge of read a book that is in a genre that you want to read more of. That's like a speculative adult, and that is a genre that I want to read more of. Today, once again, pretty loose, not doing much. Quarantine has turned me into a hermit, so love that. I'm going to make my bed and get dressed, and hopefully I will be able to sneak in, like, a little bit of reading before noon. Hopefully. It's a pretty long book. I think it's the longest book on my TBR. Not in page count, but probably in word count, because it's adult, and so there's, like, a lot of words on every page, and it's 450 pages, so it's probably going to be the longest book, and it took me a while to read An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, once again, because there are a lot of words on every page, and that book was, like, 100 pages shorter, so wish me luck. I'm actually really excited to read that. I'm in, like, the perfect mood for that today, so I'm really pumped to start reading that. But I'm gonna go and, like, get ready for the day, and I will check in once I have decided to read some more. Also, my vlog was, like, significantly shorter. Like, my day 2 vlog was significantly shorter than my day 1 vlog, and I don't really know why. It just happened that way. So hopefully I can, like, make this, like, a good middle area. So I'm gonna try to input more footage. But yeah, I will check in, so goodbye. So it's already like 1:30, but my room was finally opened up, so I started reading A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. Let's get this strap out of the way. And I am exactly 100 pages into it. It's like 450, so I still have 350 pages left. But I actually read those 100 pages really quickly, and I do remember reading An Absolutely Remarkable Thing very quickly. But it was also, it felt like it took a while, even though it didn't. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. I am liking it. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of, like, stream of consciousness writing. Oh my god, my knee just cracked. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, stream of consciousness writing for no reason. Like, I don't, and it happens with, like, all of the characters, because there are, in book 1, it was all told through April's point of view, but we are getting 3 other points of view in this book so far, Andy, Maya, and Miranda, and they all sort of write the same way. I mean, they're kind of different. Actually, no, they don't write it the same way, but I don't even know how to describe it. Like, their voices are distinct, but the way that their, like, chapters are written are the same. That makes zero sense, but it's fine. I don't know. I'm liking it. I definitely need to get farther in. Things are happening, but there haven't really been any, like, stakes introduced yet. There's not one overarching plot as of now. But I'm excited to keep going. I don't really expect loving this. I expect feeling the same way about this as I did with book 1. And I still really enjoyed book 1, so it's not like I'm reading this because I know, like, it's not like I know that I'm not gonna like it. I know I'm at least probably gonna give it 3 stars. But also, I am like less than a quarter of the way through, so I probably shouldn't be formulating opinions yet. I really don't want this vlog to be like 3 minutes long, but I didn't even get to start reading until like 1 o'clock. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. The photo challenge is to take a picture of your current read with your pets, and I want to try to get both my cats in the picture today. But they are in the bathroom because the people are cleaning our house, so they can't just be like roaming around. So we put them in the bathroom for a little while, and it's like a big bathroom, so it's not like they're sequestered. Oh wow, you can barely even see half of me. I'm sitting on the floor. Anyway, I don't know why you care. But I'm gonna take a picture of them later. I will check in once I have a reading update. And then I will probably do the Instagram challenge and the video challenge. So goodbye! Okay, I figured out another way to have content. So basically, the Reading Rush every single day is doing these like template things that you fill out, and I thought it was interesting, and I didn't get to do it on days 1 and 2. Day 1, it was too hard. It was to like draw your book cover, and I didn't even want to attempt that. But yesterday, I wanted to do it, but then it went away, but then they reposted it, so I'm gonna talk about it. So, question 1 is your reading fuel. Mine is coffee or chai. Color of your birthstone, it's like a purpley pinkish. Favorite genre, fantasy. Favorite reading spot, I don't know what it is. It's like this bed thing. I filmed like a couple videos on it in our sunroom. So that, title of your current read. Yesterday was A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. Today it was A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor, but yesterday it was Tunnel of Bones. So I'm gonna say Tunnel of Bones because that was what the template was asking. And favorite book to movie adaptation. I don't know, probably Catching Fire. That's a pretty basic answer. Maybe Goblet of Fire, probably, or Breaking Dawn Part 2? I don't know, one of those. Okay, so then I'm going to do today's. Reading Rush check-in. How many pages have you read so far? I don't know. Let's count. So, the Camelot Betrayal was 368 pages, and Tunnel of Bones was 287, so that makes 655, plus the 100 pages that I just read of A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. So far, I have read 755 pages, which I think is pretty good. So, yeah. What book are you currently reading? We know. What is the first line of your current read? We should see if I remember it, since I just read it. It was like, something like, I'm going to stop lying to you, or something. I don't know, let me check Amazon. Yeah, I've decided to stop lying to you. That's the first line of my book. What challenge are you trying to accomplish right now? Read a book from a genre that you want to read more of. Use a GIF, one of those, to share your current reading vibes. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna skip it. I don't know, I'll probably figure it out. Anyway, I just wanted to fill up some time, so yeah. I'm gonna go watch some Golden Girls, because I'm an 87-year-old man. Hello. So, this is my cat, Lucy, or one of my cats. I'm currently on the 3rd floor. I have filmed a clip up here before, so you might recognize it. But this is really the only place that I can go and not be heard, so hence why I'm here. It's currently like 4:30, and I do have a reading update. According to Goodreads, I am 48% of the way through A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. I'm on page like 220, maybe? I don't know. I'm not really liking it. And this is gonna sound like the most contradictory thing ever. I felt like pretty lukewarm about An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. And I didn't love April May as a narrator. And now, this is the weird part. A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor, the focus isn't on April anymore, and that's why I don't really like it. But, like, it doesn't make any sense, but whatever. We are who. We are mostly focusing on, like, 3 other POVs. We have Andy, Miranda, and Maya. And we're sort of switching between their POVs. And this is gonna kind of sound mean, but I feel like the only reason this book exists is because Hank Green wanted to figure out what happened, and he just wrote it, and then it was published. Like, that's literally how I feel. It feels super weird and, like, almost like a tangent of book 1. And it only exists to be a sequel, it's not its own story, and that's really annoying. And, like, the sequels that I've read, the ones that I like the Camelot Betrayal, as I was saying, they have their own separate story. They build off book 1, but they're also contained. And the same happened with Tunnel of Bones. Side note, I did realize that the only books I read this week so far are sequels, so maybe I'll fix that later. But it's weird, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. Also, another thing that I don't like is how the POVs are. They are so disparate that it's like, why are they even in the same book, is my question. Also, I don't particularly like any of them. And the thing is, the plot is interesting. There's this thing that's happening with this book, and it's interesting. It's a cool plot line, and it's a cool story. It's a cool thing that's in the story. But I hate the way that it's used. I don't like how it's built into the story, and I just wish it was better. And that just sounds so mean, but it's true. So yeah, I'm not really enjoying it. Also, I despise... Okay, that's a strong word. I just really don't like how some books, the narration, it's in first person, and it's so casual. I don't want to feel like you're talking to me. I want to feel like I'm immersed in the story. And I read Tunnel of Bones yesterday. That's in first person. We get Cassidy's first person point of view. She's not like super casual. It's more casual maybe than third person, but not like drastically. Like, I wouldn't notice it if I wasn't looking for it, if that makes any sense. But this one is just so annoyingly conversational that it pulls me out of the story so much that it's not enjoyable anymore. And I don't know, like, I don't want to feel like I'm being spoken to. I want to feel like I'm reading a story. So that's a little bit annoying. So one of the main characters, Maya, she is looking for someone, and she, like, does these weird things throughout the story to, like, find this person, and then the way that she finds them is they find her. Like, that's literally her plotline, and it was solved within, like, 150 pages, and it was just so cheap, and it was really annoying, and I didn't like it. So, love that for me. Basically, it's weird. The narrators are like the authors. So they're talking about, like, oh yeah, this book, or like, I don't like second person narration. I don't like when it's first person and then they just interject, like, and I'm not trying to tell you this. Stop it. It's so annoying. Once again, don't want to be spoken to. I want to read something. I don't want to talk to someone. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, not having the best time. I still have, like, half the book left. Hopefully I can get, like, to page 300 by the time that I eat dinner in, like, a couple of hours. But right now, I'm gonna take a break, watch some TV, hang out with my kittens, and then I'm probably gonna take the Instagram photo for the day. But this is kind of just really annoying because I'm not liking my book. And I wish I were. I feel like if this was more... Actually, I don't think we needed a sequel to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. Could have been a standalone, and it could have been good, and we could have left it as it was. I just don't really see the point of this book. It seems kind of like fan fiction, and it's really annoying, and I don't like it, but hopefully I can give it at least a 3-star. Maybe the next 250 pages, or no, maybe the next 230 pages, or however many pages I have left, are infinitely better, and I can enjoy it a lot more. Let's freaking hope, because it's not doing so great right now. Also, I just feel pretty, like, emotionally depleted today, and it happens a lot of the time when the people come to clean our house. It just, like, is a thing that happens, and I don't know why. But I'm gonna try to, like, replenish myself with energy, because I just feel like totally out of it today. And it's weird because we can't really go to restaurants to like get outside or anything. And at this point last year, my sister and her college friend were here, and it was really, really fun to do that and have the reading rush at that time. But now I'm just like all alone with my parents. I don't have any other siblings. And we can't really go anywhere. So it's just, I'm sort of just stuck in this house, and it's really annoying. But anyway, I'll check back in next time I have a reading update. So goodbye. So I'm about 330 pages into A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor, and I feel pretty much the same about it. I just don't really care. And the thing is that's kind of annoying me is that the overarching plot, like the thing with this book that's going on and with this company, is interesting, and the way that it builds off what happened in An Absolutely Remarkable Thing is interesting, but the execution of it is not to my liking. I don't like all the perspectives. I think they were pretty unnecessary. Also, there's a POV in this book, Miranda. I really don't like her. I think she's super unnecessary to the plot. Like, all the stuff that she does doesn't need to be like an on-screen moment or an on-page moment. We can just hear about it later. Or there could be like interstitial chapters of her doing that, and it could be really mysterious. That's what I would have advised Hank Green to do. He could have Miranda's perspective, but have it way more scattered, and also have it way more mysterious. I don't know how to describe it, but once again, I'm just not a fan of the writing, the conversational aspect of it. So yeah, not the biggest fan, but I do have that much left, like 120-ish pages. So I'm definitely, hopefully going to be finishing it today. I'm hoping that I give it 3 stars or more, but we shall see. I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then take a shower, and check in. It's pretty much just the same thing that I've been doing for the past 2 days. That's sort of my routine for the summer. But yeah, I'll check in afterward. So I'm here with my final update of the night. Wet hair. Don't care. And I have finished A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green. I don't know my rating. It's somewhere between a 2.5 and a 3. I just am very upset by this book. Like, honestly, the more that I think about it, there was like a kernel of this story that could have been this book. Like, there was something that Hank Green was trying to tell and was starting to tell, and that could have been a great book. That could have been a great sequel and follow-up to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. So it's a little bit upsetting that I didn't get that, but I honestly don't know how people are feeling about this book. I haven't seen anybody mention it. One good thing is, they mentioned Friends and Agatha Christie, so that is points for that, I guess. But also, another thing, 2 more things. Well, once again, I don't like the narration. I don't like how the characters act like the authors. Like, literally the last chapter of this book felt like an epilogue. What am I saying? Felt like an author's note. It was basically from one of the characters, and they were like, yeah, we're done with this book, there's no cliffhanger, we wrote this book because of this, and we're not gonna write another one. I was like, okay, you could have just made that the literal author's note, it didn't need to be the last chapter of the book. And it was so weird, and I felt very uncomfortable, like I was literally being spoken to. So that was weird. Also, I don't like how, like, some of the themes in this book generally are good, which is why I'm angry that it wasn't better, and that it wasn't the story that I wish was told. And because some of the themes were good, but they were just blatantly stated. Like, literally just, the themes were there. Like, in actual form. Like, in sentence form. Does that make any sense? And it was really weird, and I like to infer the theme from the stuff that's going on. I don't want to be told the theme. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just felt, like, very cheap. Like, Hank Green was like, look how smart I am, this is the theme. Instead of being like, instead of just having it be organic, like just putting these themes in and hoping that the reader finds them out. He just, like, blatantly said, oh yeah, by the way, this is the theme, and it was just very weird to me. Unfortunately, this is the lowest rating I've given a book for this week. Hopefully it is the lowest rating I will give a book this week, but alas, I finished my third book of the week. It wasn't my favorite book, but it was a book and I finished it. Also, to close out this vlog, the Instagram picture. So basically, I haven't taken it yet, but I'm literally about to. I need my mom's help, so that's why I had to wait. But, I'm gonna put it on the screen so that you can see it in all its glory. I hope it turned out good. I don't know. We shall see, since I have not even taken it yet. I'm gonna hope for the best, though. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Check the description, because there's a ton of stuff in there. Some good stuff to check out. And yeah, you can subscribe if you want to, and do all that stuff. But that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!